After a weekend of hot debate on Capitol Hill, still no deal between Senate Democrats and Republicans on funding the Department of Homeland Security. It's gone on for weeks now. Lawmakers are feeling the heat of furious American travelers. TSA lines out the door in many U.S. airports, as we've shown you. And then add to that, your elected representatives in the Senate, they go on a 2-week recess at the end of the week. CBS News congressional correspondent Taurean Small is live on Capitol Hill. That's a ticking clock. You've got a recess upcoming. Is there any sign of any movement before they call it quits by Friday at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, we'll see. This is truly a gut check moment for senators here as these tensions boil over at airports around the country. We'll see if Republican leader John Thune changes the calendar to account for that, to see if they could allow for more debate and negotiations around this. What we've seen happen last week, though, was a bit of progress. I won't say it will be too substantive yet, seeing as we don't necessarily know details, but the fact that Border Czar Tom Homan met with many lawmakers last week several times, including Democrats, could spell the beginning to potentially the end of this partial government shutdown. I do want to make it clear, though, that the senators coming out of those meetings weren't necessarily classifying this as negotiations. We heard from Senator Cortez Masto of Nevada. She said that this is just dialogue between the White House and Democrats, but she said that she still believes both sides are still very far apart on a resolution anytime soon. What's likely to happen this week is the continued strategy that we've seen happen over the last couple of weeks, as the Republican leader will put to the floor a vote on a full DHS funding bill. Democrats will put forth their proposal, which is to fund every agency under DHS except for ICE and CBP. And if that continues, we'll continue to see a stalemate when it comes to this shutdown.
We're also keeping watch on that pending vote in the Senate to confirm Markwayne Mullins to lead the Department of Homeland Security. What's the latest there?
Yeah, Reed, what's interesting to note is we saw in the advancing votes, or the procedural vote to move forward his confirmation, 2 Democrats vote in favor. Senator John Fetterman of Pennsylvania was obviously one that we expected, considering he telegraphed this beforehand. But then we also saw Senator Heidenreich of New Mexico come forth and saying, listen, he considers Markwayne Mullins a friend, so that's why he's ultimately voting for this. A vote for his full confirmation is set to happen this evening, but we should make note of the fact that this will likely, not only will he get approved because the numbers are there for Republicans, this will likely then ramp up those conversations around DHS. Mullins will take a pretty instrumental role in brokering a deal between Democrats. Whether or not we'll see success before the start of that recess is one that we'll all be watching, Reed.
Okay, it's another busy week on Capitol Hill. Taurean Small, good to talk to you.